the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey, and welcome. This is Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. A number of storylines emerging as the season gets into full swing. And it is Wizard basketball tonight as the Washington Wizards go up against the Indiana Pacers at Bankers Life Fieldhouse. Checking out the Pacers playing under 500 basketball over the last 10 games. They can do better, and they'll try to get on the winning side tonight. And as I scan these rosters, guys, how about Victor Oladipo? Second overall pick back in 2013, now entering his prime. Kenny, you buying his stock?
Oladipo! Let's see. He's athletic. He defends. He shoots the three ball. He's got creativity off the dribble. May not be the superstar yet, but is he a superstar in the making?
I would have to say yes. He's a quality player, a competitor, and once in a while he can take over a game, Ernie.
Oladipo!
Downtown Indianapolis moving at warp speed in this time-lapse footage. We're in the basketball hotbed of Indiana. Welcome, everyone, to this 2K Sports broadcast of the Pacers live from Indianapolis, Indiana. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. Taking a look at Washington. This game, an interesting matchup for them, facing another middle-of-the-pack team. They're looking to take a step forward. This is the type of game that they've got to measure the progress with.
And when I look at Washington, hanging where they are, right in the middle of the standings, will not make things easy for them down the stretch.
Well, it figures to be a hectic finish to the season as they attempt to lock down a postseason berth. They've got very little margin for error the rest of the way.
And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Victor Oladipo trained with Dwayne Wade heading into last season. Now, Wade says, we talked about not knowing the path of your career. Don't put limitations on yourself. The result for Oladipo was an all-star appearance. Kevin?
He's definitely on an upward trajectory, DA. Thank you. Well, Clark, a few teams at this point in the season have battled through back-to-back games. Just how hard is that on the body to play in consecutive nights in this league?
As I recall, Kevin, it wasn't terribly difficult. As a matter of fact, I kind of enjoyed it. You could either get the bad taste of a loss out of your mouth quickly by playing another game. You didn't have to really practice. There's some energy concerns, obviously, but when you're well-rested and excited about playing, you find the energy. But I do believe there's studies that show there's a greater probability for injury the more back-to-back games that you have. That's one of the reasons the league has sought to minimize the number of back-to-back games across the schedule.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. All at point with Beal to his side. They're the deadly backcourt pair. Inside, we've got Morris and Howard. And it's Oubre in at the three, the small forward. Collison kicks to Bogdanovich. A floater. Washington with the rebound. This their first chance this season playing the Pacers.
Yeah, and this game kicks off a 4-game season series between the two teams.
Two conference foes, guys, looking to take game one tonight. Yeah, very interesting to see who can land the first blow.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Havoc. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And, you know, Bogdanovich is just such a deadly shooter from there. The defense has to do a better job against him in that situation.
Down low, here's Morris. Over Collison. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Morris has got his second basket of the night. Outside Collison. Kicks to Oladipo. Clock at 6. From deep three-point range, and they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. The Wizards have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Pass to Morris. Wall against Collison. Wall passes to Howard. Shoots over Turner. Off the left rim and out. For Indiana, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Outside, Bogdanovich. Got a piece of it, and that'll be Indiana as it goes out of bounds. Pacers retain possession. Here's Collison. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Sacramento. Just 5 to shoot. Over Morris. Collison, good.
DC, like a lot of other smaller guys, are low to the ground and able to maneuver in traffic a little better.
Here's Wall. And that one is off. And Indiana will come the other way. Here's Bogdanovich. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
You must make that one. Even with the defense present, these are shots you have to finish. Well, it's surprising that he clunked that one. I mean, especially since the defense was nowhere to be found.
Collison feeling it out a bit. The kick out to Oladipo. 16 feet away. That one's not going to go. Great D that time from Beal. Now here's Oubre. He's covered by Bogdanovich. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
The Wizards shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. First free throw is good. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
And, you know, last year was a bit of a mixed bag for Miles Turner. I mean, he was expected to take another big leap forward into stardom, but didn't quite get to that point. But sometimes growth is not a straight line. It's up and down, sideways a bit. This young man's got the character and talent to be an all-star in the near future.
And Clark, with Turner last season, battled some injuries and had to work to come back to his consistent rotation time role.
Kevin, how many times have I said it? I know we're in the microwave age, but you have to be patient with these young guys, especially big guys. They just traditionally take longer to develop. You've got to remember he played 1 year of college basketball at an outstanding rookie year. The sophomore year, a little bit bumpy, but still progress made. This guy's got great promise and potential, and he's going to be an impact player for a long time. You know, going into the last season, many thought the Pacers were in rebuild mode, but ended up 5th in the East with a fantastic season and strong finish. Saying they overachieved doesn't even begin to describe their season. I think they surprised everybody.
He's off on the second. And many people thought the Pacers last season would be near the bottom of the East. Clark, that was not the case at all.
Not at all, Kevin. 7 games it took the Cavs to eliminate the Pacers in the first round, and you never know, or I don't think you can ever dismiss or discount what that kind of playoff series can mean to a young team like the Pacers. Things are looking up in a great way for the Pacers going forward.
And it's the Pacers with the ball, following the bucket by the Wizards. From the arc, Bogdanovich, no luck.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. All the time in the world to get that one off.
Beal against Oladipo. Passes to Collison. Back to Oladipo. Outside Collison. Back to Oladipo. From deep. Morris with the rebound. Washington leading now by 4. To the middle. Here's Beal. Lays it up off the glass. Beal's got his first basket.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Shoots. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Man, I love watching Turner pull up for the jumper. Always helps to have a bigger guy who can shoot the ball.
Wall with the bounce pass. Turner with the steal. Oladipo left side. Collison kicks to Turner. Doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Howard. Wall up top over Collison. Wall's shot is off. Pacers trail by 4. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
With the floater, and Oladipo with the lay-in. Good.
And you really can't fault the defense at all there. I mean, just got to give credit to Oladipo. Sometimes better O outshines decent D.
Stolen by Collison. Pass to Bogdanovich. Goes back up. The shot by Turner no good. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for Washington. And another miss by Washington.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
And Oladipo kicks to Collison. The pass to Sabonis. Shot clock at 6. Outside Bogdanovich. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Hard not to appreciate the brilliance of Wall. I mean, a super fast, quick player, a guy who runs the offense exceedingly well.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Wizards?
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
And the first one drops. And Greg, last season there were some signs that maybe some of his teammates didn't like playing with John Wall. Why would they say that?
You know, Wall sits almost every season in the top 3 in assists. Not a stat you associate with selfishness. Sometimes it's really about personality.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Young's checked in for Sabonis. Evans comes in for Oladipo. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Darren Collison. Pacers trail by 4. Evans outside. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Washington has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Clark, agility is such an important thing for players to have, obviously. When you look at the offensive end, knowing that agility has that upper value, who are some of the more elusive players you see in the game now?
Man, I don't think there's any more elusive player in the game than Steph Curry. I tell you, he's not the most athletic, he's not the fastest, but he is the slipperiest guy to try to keep a handle on. His ball handling, his shot making, his change of pace. I'd throw Kyrie Irving in there as well. Kemba Walker, diminutive in size, but boy, is he hard to keep corralled. And Lou Williams, one of my favorites, one of the great scorers, maybe one of the greatest scorers ever, under 6'2" in the league.
Yeah, some terrific names there. The Pacers making a change here. O'Quinn's checked in. And then for Washington, Mahimi comes in for Dwight Howard. And it's Luke Babbitt in for Bradley Beal. And so Wall nails both of them. Pacers trail by 6. Joseph finds Evans. Pass to O'Quinn. It's stolen by Green. To the inside. Young with the steal. Evans with it. 17 points for him last game against Sacramento.
And one of the big ways he came through was at the foul line. They couldn't contain him. He was equally effective at scoring baskets as well as getting to the line.
I'll tell you what, the way he's been going this quarter, guys, they're going to need somebody else to pick up the slack.
Here's Rivers, and O'Quinn sends it back. Pass to Joseph. Finished off the break. Joseph's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, ramping up the speed there in transition. Once Joseph sees a route and path to the goal, he's off to the races.
Mahinmi dishes the Wall. And the slam dunk by Wall.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Now here's Evans. No points in the game yet for him. Yep, that one goes.
And how about the efficiency Evans has shown in the paint? Once he's got his position, he's looking to score.
Here's Rivers. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul goes against Indiana. The Wizards shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. 2 shots. No good on the free throw. And Indiana making a change here. Leafs checked in. And he sinks the second. Here's Joseph. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. On the wing, Evans. At the top of the key, O'Quinn. Back to Evans. Jacks up a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Evans has got 5 now.
And watching Evans there knock down the triple has the ability to be a dangerous outside scorer when he's in rhythm.
Wall passes to Green. Over Joseph. And another miss by Washington.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Young. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's Babbitt. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And there's a call. It's on Indiana with the foul. For Washington, they have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. That's good from Babbitt. Clark, you had a tremendous college career, excluding yourself. Give me the best NBA player from your alma mater.
Wow. I would probably lean towards Jerry Lucas as the best player coming out of Ohio State. And then you look at his pro career, it was pretty solid as well. I thought Herb Williams had a fantastic and long pro career. John Havlicek maybe would rise to the level of the best NBA player of the group that came out of Ohio State. Jim Jackson is another name. Evan Turner still playing. But I think John Havlicek probably in longevity, championships, Hall of Fame stature. I think he may be the best NBA Buckeye.
I'm going to put Clark Kellogg in there too.
Oh, I didn't play long enough. Didn't play long enough. And, you know, Thaddeus Young, the veteran forward out of Georgia Tech, over a decade of service in the NBA, and he's still one of the more dependable scorers you'll find in terms of over the course of a season.
One shot.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And for Young, a veteran, as you mentioned, Clark, still one of the more athletic players in the league.
Yeah, he really is. Very impressive how long Thaddeus has been as consistent as he's been. Does a nice job running the floor. Really good in shot selection. And has become a more vocal leader as he is one of the older guys in the league now.
Now here's Evans following the miss by Austin Rivers. And Joseph kicks to O'Quinn. Pass to Evans. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go from 14. And it's off the back rim. No good. Washington's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Good job putting the pass in front of him, throwing it where he's supposed to be, not where he is, paving the way right to the bucket.
The dish now to Joseph. And the pass to Leaf. Evans outside. From deep three-point range, rebound Washington. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And anytime you come off the bench, you know your role. And that night, it was about scoring.
Well, Greg, and I think it complements the starters when you can have such firepower coming off the bench.
Now Green following Tyreek Evans' three-point attempt. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Rivers with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Satoransky. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Green. Lets it fly from 18. The shot that time not on target. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Washington out in front. They're up by 1. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. Growing up the youngest of 5 with 4 older sisters, John Wall said it taught him a lot. And Wall had his challenges certainly growing up. We all know those stories, losing his father at a young age. But his mother, his aunts, Greg, his sisters, they protected him.
Helped him to get where he is now. We see it so often. A young man making it to the NBA is really a victory for the entire family.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And taking a look at the Wizards' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Playing smart in this first period. Credit their unselfish play.
Yeah, and you know, that cohesion is really impressive, Greg. I mean, they know how to get each other going and feed off of each other, and that's crucial.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for Indiana, Joseph at point, and he teams up with Evans in the backcourt. Kyle O'Quinn out there with Leaf, and it's Young in at the 3 spot. The Pacers have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
One shot.
And that one falls for O'Quinn. Now Satoransky. No points in the game yet for him. Outside, Green. Six on the shot clock. The 3. It's hauled in by Leaf. And so Young will bring it up for the Pacers. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Nice shot by Evans.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Satoransky, the pass to Green. He kicks it to Babbitt. Passes it to Mahinmi. A baseline J. No good there.
You just make the assumption that's going down. I mean, an uncontested mid-range jumper, I think he should have buried it, but you know what? He didn't. It happens.
Green bounce pass. Stolen by Joseph. And it's Evans in the corner. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And now, let's take a look at the upcoming schedule for the Washington Wizards. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Boston Celtics. And then on Friday, they'll tip off a road trip in Brooklyn where they'll take on the Nets.
And for that game against the Hawks, you know they want to come out and make a big statement in that one. It won't be easy, but anything can happen.
Free throw good. Tyreke Evans. Tyreke Evans not the biggest free agent this past offseason, but Greg, many teams vied for his services.
Pacers were able to win out, and he should be a good fit. Can act as another playmaker and ball handler for the team. Turned down playing with the Warriors, Lakers, and Thunder to come to this Indiana squad.
Both shots good from the strike.
You got to appreciate the skill set of Evans. I mean, Tyreke Evans can play a few different spots for you, and he's got nice handles for a guy his size.
Now here's Oubre. 20 points for him last game against Cleveland. Morris, no good. Indiana leading by 6. Evans outside. Collison kicks to Turner. Oladipo outside. From outside, off the mark.
Boy, I'm surprised he couldn't put that away. I mean, the defense clearly botched an assignment, leaving him open.
Satoransky, the pass to Oubre. Outside Collison. And it's sent back by Howard.
Get that weak stuff out of here around Howard. Return to sender is what he stamped that one with.
Satoransky looking around. Morris kicks to Satoransky. 4 on the clock. Pass to Oubre. There's Beal with the 3. And another miss by Washington.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
The pass to Collison. Outside Turner. Indiana again missing. Wizards trail by 6. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Satoransky against Collison. Now here's Oubre. Defense is right there. Here's Morris. And the shot is long. Pacers leading by 6. Evans outside. And the dunk by Evans.
And Evans there showing the ability to elevate. When you let him get near the bucket, he has the ability to hurt your feelings. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Stolen by Collison. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Dwight Howard.
And no secret here. This is what you need to do with the lead. Hit your free throws. And they're having a great second quarter at the line.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
First free throw is good.
You know, when you think of Darren Collison, I think of a smart point guard. Had 2 seasons playing understudy to Chris Paul in both New Orleans and L.A. Similar type of players who are very efficient and just gets the job done.
Sabonis, he's checked in for the Pacers. Bogdanovich comes in for Tyreke Evans. Collison hits them both. And with Collison and Greg, how he plays, when he's off the floor, you notice.
I mean, things just don't seem to run as smoothly when he's not at the helm. Finds that balance between creating for himself and others, selective with his shots, and truly a complete guard, even if he doesn't do a lot of those flashy things.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
And with the Tide running against them, needs to talk it over with his guys.
You're exactly right. Halting the other team's run momentarily. Let's see what he comes up with now, Greg.
Wall's shot is off.
Yeah, really frustrating right now. They just can't seem to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, it's one of those days. Sometimes you're the windshield, sometimes you're the bug. Sometimes it's just not working for you.
Now, here's Oladipo. For three. Morris with the rebound.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
And here's Wall outside, gets the three-pointer to fall. Wall's got 10 points.
And with that three-pointer, how about ending that 11-0 run by Indiana?
Collison finds Bogdanovich. To the paint, it's tipped. Here's Wall, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. He's had 6 attempts at the line, made 5 of them.
His offensive approach tonight has been aggressive, and it's paid off with a lot of trips to the line.
And he clearly has been feeling it when he gets to that line. Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
He misses the free throw. And the second free throw, good. And here's Collison, who will bring it up for Indiana. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And I love the fact that they did such a good job of really reacting to what the defense was giving them. Nothing was forced.
Smart basketball was played, and they took advantage of any weakness they saw.
Now here's Wall after Darren Collison's miss. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And I just love the way Wall kind of knifes through that defense. He is masterful at slashing to the rim.
This will make 5 trips now to the free throw line for him tonight. That one misses for Wall. And when you see Miles Turner play on the offensive side of the ball, the amount of skill he has at his age is just amazing.
Yeah, already a great pick and pop player. You know, not going to be much of a banger down low, but has enough touch outside where he won't need to be. But while he's still a work in progress offensively, I think he's shown that he has a very high ceiling in terms of his skill set.
Imposing his will down there. Howard feels like he can score anytime he wants from this area.
Wall against Collison. Here's Sabonis. Turner trying to free himself up. Sabonis with the bucket. Sabonis has got his first points of the night. Wizards trail by 4. Wall passes to Morris. Over Sabonis. Nice spin off the left rim and in. 8 points for Markieff Morris.
Yeah, you know, John Wall is so masterful as a floor general. He's a real maestro out there. Terrific at finding the open guy on time and on target.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Sabonis kicks to Oladipo. Indiana moving the ball around. Bogdanovich looking around. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Tough finish from Bogdanovich. He's got a nice big frame for a wingman.
And Bogdanovich, a player who has bounced around the last few seasons.
Yeah, you know what? He's a guy that spaces the floor nicely, Kevin, and he's got a toughness to him that I think was undervalued and underappreciated across the league. He can make shots off the catch and shoot or coming off screens, and he also showed himself to be a better defender than people thought he was.
One shot.
And that one misses. And for the most part, when Bogdanovich is out on the floor, he's there to do one thing, shoot.
And I tell you what, when you can shoot like that, that's all you need to do. Great catch-and-shoot player who can stretch the defense. You cannot leave him alone, and really his presence frees up so much for his teammates on the floor.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
And when you take a look at that shot chart, the amount of misses lately, really unbelievable.
Yeah, a lot of blanks there. Can't hit a thing. Has to be deflating.
Now here's Collison. He's got 5. Oladipo right side. Offline with the baseline jumper. Here's Washington now. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Wall finds Morris. That ties the game. Morris has got 10 points.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Collison, the pass to Oladipo. Shoots over Beal. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake.
You have to respect Oladipo's jump shot now. I mean, he is a skilled mid-range shooter who likes to shoot it from there.
Now, here is Morris. He's got 10. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Collison with it. He's picked up by Wall. Collison kicks to Turner. He feeds it to Oladipo. Pass to Bogdanovich. 5 to shoot. Takes a 3. Rebound, Washington. On offense, here are the Wizards. They're on a 16-6 run. Outside, Wall. Morris inside, defended by Sabonis. They now take the lead. Beal's got his second bucket of the night.
And, you know, it's obvious he's a talented scorer. I mean, that's a given. A guy you can depend on to get it done in a lot of ways.
Now, here's Oladipo. 26 points for him last game against Sacramento. Rebound, Washington. Howard's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
Pacers trail by 3. Oladipo outside. Shoots over Beal. They get it back. The kick out to Collison. Oladipo against Beal. With the teardrop and the play by Oladipo as he finishes it off for 2.
Boy, the floater is one of the most beautiful shots in the game, and when used correctly, Victor Oladipo showing you he's got that shot down pat.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. And for Victor Oladipo, for so many teams, he was the second option in offense, but now, Clark, he's shown he is a full-fledged number 1 option.
And you know the thing about that, Kevin, that's really heartening is his teammates love him being in that spot. And that speaks to Oladipo's unselfishness and character. I mean, Russell Westbrook and Aaron Gordon both had great things to say about Oladipo's success leading the team. And again, just a credit to who he is as a young man.
And here's O'Quinn following the 3 from Austin Rivers. Count that bucket. Oladipo's got 6 points in the quarter.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Here's Mahimi. No good that time. And Indiana will come the other way. Young inside. He can't get that one.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Textbook defense all around. Nice job at contesting the shot without fouling, and that's how you do it. Well done.
Now, here's Oladipo. Following the miss by Austin Rivers. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. And he hits it to tie the game up. Bogdanovich has got 6.
A nice strong finish from Bogdanovich, showing no fear at all.
All with it, picked up by Joseph. Wall looking it over. And he finishes nicely on the layup. He's got 17.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Bogdanovich finds Joseph. Rivers against Oladipo. A nice shot by Rivers. Rivers has got his second basket of the game. Pacers trail by 4. Joseph, the pass to Bogdanovich. Thaddeus Young on the wing. Looking for Bogdanovich, and he gets it there. The 3 from Joseph. Washington with the rebound.
Not a shot he should have taken in the face of such tough defense. He needed to get a better look.
Here's Wall. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
Boy, I really like the way he's stroking the ball. I mean, knocking down a bunch of his shots and really being efficient.
Rivers against Oladipo. Shoots. Tries again. It's good, and the Washington lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from O'Quinn.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
John Wall getting it done for Washington. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks a lot. John, looks like you're really in attack mode, getting into the paint to get your teammates open.
Oh, man, you see it, man. The lane is open. I'm finding my teammates, and they just get those guys open. That's one thing I said I want to work on since I've been here. I don't want to just be a myself player. I want to be a team player, and they're doing a great job of setting screens, getting me open, and I got to just keep finding them and making shots.
Take what the defense gives you. Thanks, John. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed the competitive first half of action. Ernie Johnson here, welcoming you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. That guy right there is Shaquille O'Neal, and that guy right there is Kenny the Jet Smith. It was a great half of basketball from John Wall. He ended up with 19 points, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Wizards.
Well, they showed a lot of discipline on offense, called some high percentage plays. Even when the defense devised different looks, they always seem to have the answer. That's good coaching.
Shaq, your take on Indiana.
Guys are not sharing the ball, too much one-on-one. See, Ernie, that lets the defense off easy. It's much easier to cover one guy than 5. Plus, when you're playing one-on-one, everyone else starts to stand around.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
Welcome back, everyone, to Indianapolis, Indiana, where the famous Chase Tower stands tall above the city. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. An exceptional performance from John Wall.
And through the first 2 periods, it seemed he got to the paint whenever he wanted to, just a slasher's mentality.
Yeah, you know, good things happen when he cuts to the rim, Greg, and you cut into the heart of the defense like that, makes things easy.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. So on the floor for Washington. Inside, we've got Morris and Howard. Wall and Beal pair together at the 1 and the 2. And it's Oubre in at the small forward. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
For Indiana, they have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
And it's Wall with the ball for Washington. It's a 1-point game. Here's Morris. Offensive rebound. And Howard with the second chance points.
Such a great rebounder. Athleticism and length. Dwight Howard knows how to use those gifts that he possesses.
Collison kicks to Bogdanovich. Here's Sabonis. That three off the mark.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Now here's Oubre. In the corner, it's Morris. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Collison against Wall. The drive by Collison. Wall with a block. And he recovers it. Collison against Wall. That one's good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Darren Collison.
Really skilled as an offensive player. Collison, excellent at recognizing when to shoot from there.
Now here's Wall. He's got 19. 13 feet away. Howard can't hit.
Got to give the defense credit. That was a great contest on a high percentage shot in the paint.
The kick out to Collison. Here's Sabonis. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Back to Beal. Passes it to Oubre. Now Howard. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Morris inside. Sabonis is there. Oubre can't get it to go. Pacers trail by 4.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Sabonis, and slam dunk by Sabonis.
Really good to see Turner find the open man, proving once again he's a team-first guy.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Outside, Beal from deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Beal's got his third bucket of the night.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Time-dropping delights is what I call it.
That's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he's on the money, that's no doubt.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And Wall kicks to Howard. And that one, good.
Nice job of concentrating on the basket that time by Howard. He knew he was going to get hit, but kept his eyes on the basket.
And guys, Dwight Howard, a top 20 all-timer in rebounding, an 8-time All-Star center. Greg, will he be a Hall of Famer someday, you think?
Oh, he's a lock to be a Hall of Famer when you look at those numbers. Not to mention a 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, and at his peak, one of the most impactful big men we've seen in the game.
You know, Howard, a physical and muscular, authoritative big guy who intimidates most nights. His physicality, very impressive.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there, Greg. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
That free throw good from Turner.
Yeah, you know, he's a big guy that has tremendous agility and already is an elite defender. Miles Turner now has to work on being dominant on offense.
Now, here's Satoransky. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And there's a call. It's on Indiana with the foul. And Markieff Morris out of Kansas. A spread 4, as they say.
And able to stripe it from anywhere on the floor. A good secondary scorer who can also create his own shot on the block at times.
Shoot 2.
And he makes the first. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Pacers trail by 4. Evans feeling it out a bit. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now, here is Morris. 16 points for him. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
And what a season he's had at the foul line thus far. 86% from the line.
You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
Free throw good for Morris. TJ Leaves checked in for Indiana. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so here is Indiana. Evans kicks to Leaf. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, Greg. Getting everything he possibly could out of that play. Nicely done.
Good call.
And so Satoransky will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. They lead by 1. Outside, Beal launches a 3. The Pacers pull it in. Sabonis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the paint and out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. Well, with this break, let's check out just how the rebounding has been divided up in this game between the front and back court for the Wizards.
And their guards have been very active on the glass. In a game like this, that it really could go either way. Extra possessions can make all the difference in the world. You like the way they're getting it done here by committee.
Now, here's Satoransky. No points in the game yet for him. Oubre kicks to Morris.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Pass to Howard. Now Oubre. Just 5 on the clock. Beal, that's for 2. The good-looking shot from the wing. Beal's got 10 points in the game. Pacers trail by 3. Outside Collison. Shoots from 14, and he nails the jumper. Collison's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting them to attack the rack, but they just continue to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers.
And here's Collison after the three-pointer from Bradley Beal. Collison finds Evans. And there's the pass to Turner. And Turner throws it down.
Oh, you can't let Turner get that deep inside. When you do, he's going to abuse you with a throwdown right on top of your head.
Outside Beal. From the top of the key. And the shot no good, a bit short.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Collison, the pass to Evans. Here's Leaf, covered by Oubre. Ball's knocked loose. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Washington.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Turner. Young comes in for Sabonis. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Darren Collison. Free throw, good, Oubre.
And right now at about 85% from the line, that's up from where it was in that first half.
Rivers against Evans. Pass to Joseph. Clock at 6. Over Green. No good off the back of the rim. Wizards leading by 5. Down low. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Evans kicks to Leaf. Pass to O'Quinn. 6 to shoot. And it's Evans in the corner. Indiana again missing. For Washington, they've gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Here's Mahimi. And it's O'Quinn with the rebound. O'Quinn's got his 5th rebound in this one. Inside, and O'Quinn slams it in.
Yeah, Joseph with depth at finding his open teammates, and that's exactly what you want from your point guard.
Pacers have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. Bogdanovich is checked in for TJ Leaf.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, Greg, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Mahimi with it, now guarded by Bogdanovich. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 6 points for Kelly Oubre.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
O'Quinn finds Bogdanovich. Evans outside. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Pulls up on the wing. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You look at Washington. They're right now in the 8th spot in the conference here in the early part of the season. And checking out Indiana, 3 games behind.
I think for the Pacers, they've had their chances to kind of separate themselves from the pack this season, but so far they haven't been able to capitalize on those opportunities.
Hey, they're amongst a big group fighting for the bottom few playoff seeds, and that's going to continue all the way through the end of the season. I think they'll get in, but it won't be easy.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one's on Evans.
Two shots.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second. And it's Evans with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. They trail by 7. Outside, Bogdanovich. That one goes in. Bogdanovich has got 11 points.
On the perimeter and on the inside, too, Bogdanovich able to put points on the board.
Green passes to Mahinmi. Back to Green. Tipped away. Evans with the steal. And oh, here we go. Joseph's got it. The fast break chance. Here's Young. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Now it's just a 3-point Wizards lead.
When you can rise up so quickly as Young can and do it that easily, then even contested shots are no problem.
Now here's Satoransky. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. From the line, Oubre, good. And the Wizards lead by 5.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
Evans, right side. Over Oubre. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. 15 points for Tyreke Evans.
They found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
Got a piece of it, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Kelly Oubre. How his last 10 games have gone. Averaging about 7 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you look at those numbers, not bad. But, guys, I think he can do better, and he knows it.
And he has high expectations for himself as well, guys, but he just hasn't delivered fully on his potential yet.
Now here's Green. 5 on the clock.
Thaddeus Young, a terrific athlete with a long wingspan, and that helps him do a nice job contesting shots.
Down low, Joseph. The basket good off the assist from Evans.
That's exactly how you set the table. Great dime there.
Washington calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Oladipo, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And then for Washington, Dwight Howard. He's checked in for Mahinmi. And it's John Wall in for Satoransky. That one wide left. Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And for his whole career, Thaddeus Young has been a player not afraid, Greg, of attacking defenders head on.
Young has such a great first burst of speed. He really is a handful to deal with. Gets a lot of transition buckets that way, and in the half court can set up teammates by creating space. In the latter part of his career, I think he's taken on more of a vocal leadership role as well.
And you know, as good as Young can be in the open court, Doesn't quite carry over to his free throw shooting.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. We've got 1:13 left in the third. Wall against Joseph. And Wall kicks to Rivers. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wall's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Rivers against Oladipo. Outside, Wall. Good work there as it goes. Wall's got 21 in the game.
And just the overall aggressiveness. Wall enjoys taking on a challenge and succeeding, especially when the D is all over.
Now here's Evans. He's got 15. Oubre, no one around him. Off target from the wing.
Can't get more open than that. No idea how he mistimed that mid-range shot. Maybe he was too open.
Here's Oladipo. Lays it up and banks it in. Oladipo's got 4 points this quarter.
Hey, and when guys at this level are that close to the basket, they ain't missing. I mean, especially when there's no defense in the neighborhood.
Here's Wall, and Washington again with the bucket. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Wizards lead by 2. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Indianapolis. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Collison and Oladipo are the guard set. Young is the 4 with O'Quinn at the 5. And it's Evans in at the 3. That's the Pacers' 5. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Indiana called for the foul.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for John Wall. And so Wall nails both of them.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And the Pacers with possession here. Here's Evans. It's rebounded by John Wall. Beal finds Green, and it's good, 2 points. And the Wizards lead by 6. And so Collison will bring it up for the Pacers. Pass to O'Quinn. To the inside, Evans. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And how about the confidence from Evans? He's feeling like no one can stop him playing with a ton of heart.
It's Beal on the wing. Kicks it to Howard. Wall dishes to Rivers. Outside, Beal. Just 5 to shoot. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. And there's the feed to Evans.
You got to respect the physicality of Evans. Excellent at drawing contact on his way up.
Shooting for Indiana, Tyreke Evans. 2 shots.
That one is off. Some changes for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Kyle O'Quinn. And Sabonis subbed in for Young. Morris is checked in for Washington. Good on the second free throw. Now here's Wall. Final quarter of play, about 1.5 minutes off the clock into it. That one a little long.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
I agree with you. Not a good shot, not good offense. They can get a much better look than that, but they're going to need to be patient to do so.
Now here's Evans. 8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet.
Efficiency has been the hallmark right now down the stretch. He is making the most of his opportunity.
Rivers kicks to Howard. Now the pass to Beal. Lets it go with the 3. Unable to get that one. So the Pacers will take it the other way.
This has been a rough, turbulent outing for him so far. Fortunately, the rest of his team has bailed him out.
Evans passes to Sabonis. The basket good off the assist from Evans. Evans has got 3 assists in the game. Washington's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Beal. Takes a 3. Beal with another miss.
Boy, he has been cold for a while now.
Yeah, he has been, and he's got to find his stroke because he's holding back his team as a result of his poor shooting.
It's stolen by Wall. And now here comes Wall leading the break. Rivers gets a wide open look. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. And the Wizards lead by 2.
And defensively, you have got to extend to their shooters. They have been on fire this half.
Well, you know, the D just hasn't been there for real. I mean, these shooters are getting any perimeter shot they want. It's a bunch of warm-up jump shots out there.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Collison against Wall. He kicks to Howard. Back to Wall. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from 11. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Turner. Oladipo finds Evans. No one covering. Evans has got 11 in the second half.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Wall against Collison. There's Beal with the 3. And again, Washington with the triple.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Evans passes to Sabonis. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. Evans has got 4 assists now tonight.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear, it's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Now, here's Howard. From 10 feet out. Morris dishes to Howard. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
There's an example of that strength that Dwight Howard possesses. I love seeing him fight through contact.
Evans kicks to Sabonis. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Howard. Here's Rivers. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Rivers has got 5 points now in the quarter.
and guys on defense gasping for air at this point.
Well, I tell you what, Greg, what can they do? I mean, nobody can miss a shot. I mean, these guys are bringing it on offense right now.
Now here's Evans. The kick out to Collison. Passes it to Sabonis. Over Morris. Rebound, Washington. Beal's got 4 rebounds in this game. Dishes at the wall. Wizards passing it around. Oladipo against Rivers. Wall's shot is off. Pacers trail by 3. Outside Collison. And it's Evans in the corner. Shoots over Beal. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Washington leading now by 3 to the inside. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here.
Man, you love the effort. Just getting the hand in there and knocking it out.
Really came close to the pilfer, but they'll take that effort. Mucking things up is sometimes just as good as a steal.
Bogdanovich is checked in for Indiana. And a switcher also for Washington. Oubre is checked in. Here's Wall. Doesn't go that time. Great D that time from Collison. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Oladipo goes in. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Hey, you know, sometimes this is all you can do. Got to admire Oladipo's toughness and his ability to score through contact. This guy is the real deal.
Rivers kicks to Howard. Outside, Wall. Clock at 6. Knocks it loose. And so the ball out of bounds. Collison touched it last. Here's Morris. Just 3 to shoot. Rivers.
Boy, the hustle from Oladipo. You love that. I mean, he's really good at crowding shooters, taking away their airspace and making it hard for them.
Shoots from the baseline to take the lead. In deep, Turner drops it in. Turner's got 11 in the second half.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Wall's shot is off. For Indiana, they've gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth, 8 of 12. Collison finds Oladipo. Down low. Sabonis, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Indiana leading. Outside, Bogdanovich. Over to the wing. And here's Collison. Pass to Sabonis. Poked away. Collison against Wall. Collison, no good. The Wizards shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Here's the 3. A nice shot by Rivers. Rivers has got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Wizards.
Boy, this final period, they are putting up a ton of shots from deep.
And knocking down a bunch of them, too. Outstanding shooting in this fourth quarter.
Indiana again missing. The Wizards shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Oubre with it. Kicks it to Wall. Back to Oubre. Over Bogdanovich. Will not go. This is off the front iron. All sorts of time. Good. And it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got 4 assists in the game. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. Howard, the pass to Wall. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good work defensively by Turner. Bogdanovich wide open. And it's off from three-point range. Rivers against Oladipo. Teardrop shot, and it's finished off by Rivers as he lays it in. Rivers has got 10 points in the quarter.
Unbelievable basket. I mean, giving up a lot of height there, but he was not to be denied.
Not when the game's hanging in the balance. That makes it a little different. He was going to get to the rim no matter who was standing in the way on that one.
And there's the bucket from Victor Oladipo.
And you know, Oladipo back in 2013 was the number 2 overall pick in the draft and is showing a lot of promise. He's really taking over the game in key stretches here.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, John Wall.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Scott Brooks' huddle. This game is close, and he told his players, hey, guys, this is when it's fun, right? This is a close game, and this is when you get to show what you're made of. Right here, right now. Kevin, we'll see how they respond.
Wall has hurt him in every way possible tonight. He's got firepower that really only a few guys in our league possess.
Now, here's Oladipo. Outside, Bogdanovich. Back to Sabonis. Misses from short range. The Wizards with the lead. Now the pass to Rivers. Morris outside. Wall draws the double. Howard in the post. Turner covering. Clock is at 3. Washington needs to get a shot off here. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Beal's checked in for Rivers. And 1:01 left here in the fourth quarter. Beal against Oladipo. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Bradley Beal picks one up.
Boy, that's some hard work being done inside by Oladipo, earning a trip to the line with his physicality in the paint.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 1.
Hey, from role player to bona fide star, the jump Oladipo has taken has been outstanding. And he's not done yet, folks. He's continuing to grow.
Oladipo hits them both.
And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
Now here's Wall. Pass to Beal. The kick out to Wall. Just 5 on the clock. Over Collison. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Guys, this possession could decide their fate.
They have to be careful with the ball.
It's good.
Having a whole lot of trouble dealing with Wall. He's been a problem.
Timeout called the Pacers. They're behind by 2. There's 18 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
You know what? You can go for the 3 to win or the 2 to tie. What's your choice in a situation like this?
Well, I don't think you set that decision in stone and anchor it in this timeout. You see how things play out. You're going to try to get a good, quick shot. And if it's a good three with a good shooter, let it fly. If it's something in the paint, then you take that. But it's about being a good, quick shot in this situation.
The 11-footer. Oh, off target. Passes it to Sabonis. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
Boy, Sabonis looking really comfortable shooting off the pass. If you're not right up on him, he'll burn you.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. There's Beal with the three.
Oh, he hits it!
How about that shot?
Big time, big time.
Incredible.
I can't believe this. How in the world can you end the game on a shot like that?
Well, I think I've seen it all now, guys, and nothing's going to top that, I don't think.
And so it's Washington who scraped by with the win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks. With John Wall. John, it sure looks like the chemistry is coming together. What is the bond like with your teammates?
We enjoy playing with each other. We have great chemistry. We all work hard, and we know how much we mean to each other, how much we work every day, and we're just trying to keep getting better each game.
Well, the work is paying off, John. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.